Alright, welcome everybody, and we are playing Stellaris. I'm going to show you how to create a vassal where there was none before. Alright, so we've got this vast empire, and we've got lots of different aliens living side by side, as can be seen when we look at our planets and sectors. We've got one planet here that's actually got 6 different species on it. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so we actually want to see about giving one of these guys their independence as a vassal. Well, not full independence, right, because we're going to have them as a vassal, but we're going to let them have their own empire vassal to us. So what you do is you click on the government. It's the F1 key. You're probably familiar with it.
Incoming transmission.
This. It's 3 different tabs. You have your government, your budget, and your demographics. So we're going to look at demographics, and we're going to take a look at the Brugans. So if we click on the Brugans, this is their details, and they currently have citizenship
Colony
rights.
established.
So we'll go ahead and click Create Vassal for the Brugans, and they're all the way here at the bottom. So they're on the planet Glug-Dahi. We're going to create vassal, and then boom, now it's a multicolored area.
Colony established.
So they are
Colony
now a vassal
established.
of ours rather than a member of our empire. So if you had too many planets and you want to create a vassal
Incoming
instead,
transmission.
you could certainly do it this way. And with the vassal, you have the benefit of them building their own fleets and assisting you in battles. We're going to see now they have xenophobia, so probably not the best choice for releasing into a vassal ship. And then if we release the subject completely, we can see that made them a little bit happier. They don't like the border friction, so that dropped us by 360, and they're xenophobic. So they are just outright not happy with us. And so we can't even get them to come back into our fold without the use of force. So here they are, they're pathetic, but yeah, they even have 3 kind of weak armies here as they're culture shocked, since they were one of the groups I brought in. Oh, they're purging. They're getting this avian that was unfortunate enough to move to their planet is now being purged by the inhabitants, the Brugans. Alright, so what can you do with it now that you've released this vassal and then let them become an independent faction because you were so benevolent? Now you have a xenophobic enemy on your hands.
Incoming transmission.
You can go to war with them, but that's going to take some time because we just released them. We're going to have to wait 10 years before taking them over again by force. Or we can just leave them be in their unhappiness, build some stations over their heads, so if they should ever go to war with us, they'd have to fight any space stations we've just erected there. So if we look at the build military stations, we can stick one right over their head. Boop. And thanks for playing. We'll come back and conquer you in 10 years. Alright, so that anyway is how you release a planet within your empire as a vassal. It'll reduce the number of planets. Why you might want to do that, the more planets you have, the more of a science cost it's going to be. Every time you add a planet, I think it's 10%, and then every pop you have on that planet's another 1%. So if you got a 20 pop planet, you could be looking at a 30% increase in your science in order to, tech that latest
Situation log
technology.
updated.
Well, I hope this has been helpful. I'll catch you next time on Stellaris.
Incoming transmission.